Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, thank you so much. Thank you for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on the channel. You guys know what's up. I love to vibe out with you guys. And it's also my hope that you enjoy your time while you're here with me, friends. So for today's reading, we are going to be taking a look into your life 1 year from now. We are going to be getting messages from your future self. So we are going to begin this reading by checking in on your current energy and circumstances and situation. This part of the reading should help you connect to the group that you choose. And then we'll be moving into what does your future self want to let you know at this moment in time about your year or your life 1 year from now. And maybe it is about your year ahead. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you come across it, whenever you're listening to it, that is just when you're meant to hear the messages. You guys know what's up. There are collective messages on YouTube, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. If there's something that you do not like, obviously rebuke it, friends. You don't need to claim anything that does not feel good to you. All right. You guys know what's up. 3 groups to choose from, as always. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number 1s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your life 1 year from now, messages from your future self. So we are going to begin by checking in on your current energy and see what's currently going on with you. This part of the reading should help you connect to this group. And then we'll be moving into what does your future self want you to know at this moment in time. So friends, you guys know what's up. It's a collective reading on YouTube. So you guys know the drill. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining me, my group number 1s. Let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number 1s. My group number 1s, please, Spirit. Messages from their future self. What is my group number 1's current energy, situation, and circumstances? How will they know that this group is for them? How will they know this reading is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1s, please. What's my group number 1's current energy? What's going on with them? What's the vibe? How will they know that this reading is for them? Oh my gosh, I keep seeing the 3 of Swords. Hopefully not. We'll see if it comes through. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1s. And that could just mean you guys are currently, obviously we're looking into your current energy. So a lot of you are wondering, are things going to get better? When are they going to get better? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 1s. What's going on with them? What's their current energy? All right. We have the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. Okay. Well, it seems like you guys have made some pretty smart or like strategic decisions. For some of you, this could be like career moves or like money moves or just something regarding your stability. Now, maybe you guys haven't fully acted on your plan, but maybe now things are becoming clear. You guys could have recently, like in the last, I don't know, I'm not getting, it could maybe within the last year or so, created some kind of change or have been looking to make some kind of change, or maybe you're trying to figure out the path, figure out what's right for you. That Ace of Swords tells me that you have a pretty good idea as to what's right for you, and in the past you could have been holding yourself back from these things, but now you're not. You guys could have like had to put your ego aside, or maybe there's something here for some of you. Something could have happened during, we have Gemini, Leo, and Libra. What time of year is it? I just went into a time warp in my head. I forgot that we're about to go into Leo season. So this could be you guys stepping into this energy. So Gemini season could have been pretty productive for you, or you got working on some things, or maybe you got some pretty good ideas, or you're starting to get confident in a decision that maybe you want to make. This is something that you feel is going to like level things out, bring balance into your life. Some of you, this could even be like getting your paperwork, your contracts in order. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Why the Ace of Swords, please? Messages for my group number ones. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are trying to work your way, work your way up, or you're getting an idea as to how, I can't tell if it's like increase your money or become more independent, or just how like your efforts could be bringing in more. Now you are conflicted, or maybe you've been overthinking, or maybe Gemini season kind of messed with you, which is fine because it's a very heady, it's a very heady time of year where we all kind of go into, it's a lot of thinking, a lot of back and forth. So we'll see what that's talking about in a second. All right, tell me about the Strength in reverse. Tell me about the Justice. So this is something that you really want to do, but this could like affect other people, or it has to do with your happiness, your family, your stability. There's something here that I feel that you want to kind of right, or you just need to bring more into balance. But there is something here. I can't tell if it's you or someone else. Like obviously only you guys will know, but there's almost like a feeling here of passing up on opportunities because you didn't know how you felt or how someone else felt, or maybe you feel like what you deem is fair or what you feel you have to do, someone else is going to be upset about it, or someone else might emotionally react, or there's something here about that. Now, like I said, it could be you, or it could be someone else, or it could be maybe the choice that you need to make. You don't really love it, but you're like, but I feel like maybe some of you are like short term, what is that, like short term sacrifice for like a long term stability or growth, or, Um, all right, let's see why so conflicted over here. Why the Lovers with the Five of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Lovers with the Five of Swords? Why are they conflicted? Your mother. No, someone's mother. I don't know. There's a new beginning here, but you're conflicted. Maybe it's a business opportunity, or your intuition is guiding you towards something or someone, something new. There's a but. This feels like it's very like pentacle like focused, meaning your money, your job, your health, your home, your stability, your relationships, perhaps things that you need to work on or that you've been wanting to work on. Maybe some of you guys are actually like maybe you're business owners and there's something here that you want to get a move on, and you feel like eventually it would bring in money or it would grow, but there's something here that maybe has held you back in the past. So just take it how it applies, because even if it's not career, this feels like it's something that's you'll already recognize it if this reading is resonating, what it pertains to. Okay. I will say that some of you get so stuck in your head that that prevents you from being able to see bigger picture, which happens obviously, but you need to keep that in mind as something about yourself to like kind of you know how to work with yourself. Like don't like it's almost like if you bring awareness to it, you might be able to kind of call yourself out when you're like, okay, you're doing it again. Just step back, just let it breathe, or just, I don't know. Um, yeah. Okay. I hope that made sense. Okay, my group number ones. Well, let's see. Your future self. What does your future self want to say to you about your life 1 year from now? All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. Messages for my group number one's future self. What is it that they want to say about their life 1 year from now? My group number one's their life 1 year from now. What does their future self want to tell them? What does their future self want to tell them 1 year from now? Their life 1 year from now. Messages for my group number one's future self. They keep talking about you guys have either created an environment of codependency where others are reliant on you or you are reliant on them. And there needs to be an awareness to that because it is draining you for longer than it needs to be. And it's like you're not kind of really seeing it. Messages from my group number one's future self. So whatever this is that moves you, that you're excited about, this like passion that you have or this excitement, it's like you can't ignore it. You need to move on that because they also want to say, okay, so your future self wants to tell you this moment doesn't stick forever. Like if you don't make a move or if you kind of sit on things for too long, it's like the window of opportunity closes and then you get that Queen of Cups in reverse. Or maybe you're like, nothing works out for me, or of course that didn't work out, or and maybe you're not like that. I'm not saying that you guys jump to being negative, but there does seem to be an emotional reaction to missed opportunities. And your future self is telling you that you're kind of, sometimes you tend to ignore that feeling that you have. So that feeling that you have, it's like your higher self is already trying to guide you into, think of it as like better health, because it's like if your money, your finances, your career, your home, whatever it is, if those things are in better health, you're in better health and vice versa. So it's like there's a lot of growth and therefore you're open to more abundance. It's like, it's like more can't come to you if you can't handle more, is what they're saying. Very interesting that they're getting so, your future self, I don't know if it's frustrated or if they're trying to, I don't know. Listen, if this does not sound like you, then thank you for joining me. I'll catch you at the next one. But let's continue for those of you that this does pertain to. We have Sagittarius energy with that Judgment in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number one's future self. Messages from my group number one's future self. All right, so here's partnership and relationship, but this could also be about you coming into union with yourself. That's that Lover's card again, making decisions based off of your heart, based off of your emotions, based off of what feels right. There's a feeling here that you may be ignoring. Now, some of you are afraid to give a relationship or relationships a second chance, and this doesn't mean a past person. This means like, like, fuck it, I don't want to date anymore. I'm done, I'm never again, not me, something like that. But that fear or that it's inconsistent, it just keeps you from moving forward. It keeps you from going towards the people, the things, the choices, the decisions that are, they're good for you. They're for your future, babes. It's like whatever it is that you're fighting, it's because it's in your past. And I know it's weird. I know it's weird when things aren't coming with you into the future. And maybe something like that is happening. All right, so let's see here. You feel stuck. Your future self is telling you that even though you might feel like you're anxious or you don't know what to do, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, they're saying you're actually not. You just can't see it right now, which is okay. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones from their future self. Their life 1 year from now. What do they want to say to my group number ones? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Wands? So you guys do have an opportunity here at a new beginning. This could be new love. This could be someone very important. This could be a new business partnership. This could be, again, you coming into union with yourself. You finally doing the thing that you've been wanting to do, and you're your own Two of Cups. Whatever it is, there's a new beginning here. and it's waiting for you, but your future self is telling you that there is going to be hesitation here because you're going to be prone to either overthink it or you're not going to move on it when it's like when the what is that like what is that when you got to do it because it's like hot, you know, one of those things. All right, why the judgment in reverse? Messages from my group number ones. Messages from their future self, their life 1 year from now. What do they want them to know now? So by you ignoring this, you're kind of blocking or you're prolonging an important relationship, or again, your happiness, regardless of if it's a relationship with yourself or with someone else or a decision that you're making. Um, it's your happiness. And this is like truly fulfilling. For some of you, this is like family and relationship, soulmate energy. You know, it's going to be different for everyone. But what I do know is that it's very loud and clear that it's almost like you're taking the air out of your own little party balloon. You know, it's like, you know, that noise that balloons make when you let the air out like real slow, almost like a long farting noise. Like, don't do that. Don't do that for fun. Um, don't deflate your own balloon, is what your future self is saying. Tell me about the Knight of Wands in reverse. Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, bitch, because you got to take control. You gotta be okay. So, a couple of different things going on. Okay, for some of you, there is a relationship here that there's an opportunity for a new beginning because it's like a whole cycle has closed out and now it's like you're ready to move on to more and have more, right? You're in recovery. You're no longer in that 3 of Swords, but you're very afraid that this person or this situation or this circumstance isn't going to go anywhere, and it's not going to be consistent. It's not going to be this. It's not going to be that. There's a lot of fear here that's coming through. Now we're going to see why you're feeling that way, or if there's kind of like a reason, if it's a specific person as to why you're feeling that way. So we'll clarify. Now, the other thing that's coming through for those of you that this is talking about a money move or a business move, career move, anything like that, or an important partnership in your life. That is outside of romantic love. This is almost this is making me feel like you're afraid to step into your like big boss power, or you're like you're if it's like a CEO energy, or like you making decisions and you kind of being grounded and you realizing that you can do these things and have the confidence. Then this is also lacking a lot of commitment or lacking a lot of consistency, and there's a lot of fear here. So I can't tell if that's yourself doing that or if it's because it's fear of a relationship. But your future self is that this is blocking you from starting over, or at least there's a lot of hesitancy here. All right, tell me about this Emperor in reverse and this King of Wands in reverse. Why all the anxiety over it? What does my group number ones need to know? Messages from their future self, their life 1 year from now. Because you feel like something looks too good to be true, or you feel like you don't know enough, or you're stuck in an old way of thinking, or there's fear here of wasting time, money, energy, or resources. What else do they need to know? What do they need to know about that situation? Messages for my group number ones. It's love. It's an offer. And you don't know if it's going to lead to commitment. So that's what's stopping you. Now, if it's not love, it's someone is trying to work with you, or you are ready to kind of move towards something that your heart is trying to lead you to. And because it's the path isn't fully clear in front of you, you're holding back and you're not wanting to go for this opportunity. I feel like it looks really good, but there's a lot of fear here that it's not going to be what you need it to be or want it to be. Tell me about the Judgment in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Messages for my group number ones. Messages from their future self. Their life 1 year from now. Why the Judgment in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse? So there's fear here. There's either money fear or fear of being, um, if it's a relationship, it's like, what are we? You could, yeah, because that Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the moon, it's almost like, am I single? Am I not? Like, what is this? Or it could be fearful of certain situations, of breaking out on your own, or, yeah, there's something holding you back here. All right, so it's going to be different for all of you. Now, we are going to pull advice for you, of course. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Okay, let's continue. My group number ones. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Let's get you guys some advice. Advice from my group number one's future self. What's advice and guidance for my group number ones right now? What is it that they need to know about their life 1 year from now? Advice and guidance from their future self, please. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. Advice and guidance from their future self. What is it that they need to know at this moment in time? Advice and guidance for life 1 year from now. All right. What is it that they need to know? That Knight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. That's literally like the most polar opposite energy. Okay, so there's some kind of new beginning here that is for the long term, or you can build for the long term, and it does involve other people, or it involves meeting people that are going to be here for the long term. Now, this situation or this circumstance, something starts off very wishy-washy, very uh like hot and cold. We're going to see why this starts off with the Knight of Wands. It's like there's no stability or no commitment, but then we have all this other energy that's coming through. Can we get advice and guidance from my group number ones, please, from their future self? No advice and guidance. Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? So I almost feel like it's your inconsistency, or there's like a missed opportunity here, or there's been a missed opportunity because something was very inconsistent. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Advice and guidance from my group number ones. Why the Fool? Yeah, so you guys do have a new beginning, and you're not going to like see it for what it is, or you're going to feel pessimistic about it, or you're not feeling very hopeful about it. But all I know is that this is going to bring you a lot more stability, a lot more peace of mind, um, a lot more joy in life is almost what it feels like if you allow yourself to take this leap of faith, or when you do. Because no matter what, it feels like you guys are entering a new chapter or a new cycle. Why the Three of Cups? And there is some kind of something here for you to take control over. Meaning there's certain things about it that you control the outcome, or you control maybe how quickly these things happen, or how long things are delayed for. It's interesting, but also everyone's on a different timeline. We have Six of Cups, Three of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Cups. So there's a lot of joy here. I am getting that there's connection. I'm getting that there's happiness. For some of you, this could be relating to children. Doesn't have to be. But with this Empress and the Six of Cups and the Fool energy and the Ten of Pentacles, it feels like there's something there, like giving life to something new. But that could be your guys' new project. You guys, the other thing is that there's a lot of fear here, or you feel like you're choosing wrong, or there's fear over following your heart. And your future self is also kind of wanting to point that out. Let's see why this King of Pentacles is in reverse. I almost feel like it shouldn't be, but we'll see. Why the King of Pentacles in reverse? Oh, no, it should. Okay. Because whatever it is, however you're approaching the situation, it feels like you're either having a hard time changing, letting it go, pivoting, or closing out some kind of chapter, and it's keeping you from your wishes. This could also be because it's things that you keep putting on the back burner that you're like, oh, I know, one day I'm going to have to think about that. Or when, I know that I should do that one thing. That could also be coming through. Now, if this is regarding a person, there's some kind of change here happening with that. If it's a person, what else can we know? This person is almost like a little oblivious to certain things. So that might be something else that to keep in mind as well. Someone here fears rejection. If you're dealing with someone, they have a big fear of rejection, or there's some kind of wound here that they act very aloof or like unbothered. Why the Lovers in reverse with the Eight of Swords? Advice and guidance for my group number ones. Okay, yeah. If it's a person, like communication is kind of like a thing. They're not good at communication. So that's something worth noting as well. All right. If you guys are online dating, I know this is kind of like throwing it in last minute, but if this is talking about online dating, this is also telling you that it might be making you feel stuck, or it might be feeding your anxiety and you're actually not. And if that is the case, and that this is pertaining to online dating, it's like more of the same. You're not finding the one that you need or that you want there. So there's a lot more focus. There's a lot of self-love and a lot more focus on you. And like I said, making decisions based off of what your heart wants, what you want, my group number ones. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you guys before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What else do they need to know? Their life 1 year from now. Comfort, cleanse. Ooh, a lot of you could be like redoing like your like living room or your bedroom, getting rid of old stuff and getting some new stuff. We have pain. So yeah, you guys could be getting rid of the old. We have confidence and updating things that to reflect like who you are, where you're at now. You know how sometimes we have old shit that reminds us of like an old era of our life? I'm thinking like something like that. And we have confidence in magic. So you guys are conjuring up a new beginning, but when it shows up, there is going to be hesitation. So just keep that in mind. Life has cleansed things out for you as well. And even though they've been painful, they've kind of been for greater good. All right, let's get you guys a couple. Oh, shit. That one kind of flew out. All right, we have Diana. Be one with nature. And then we have True North. Stay true to yourself. I love that. Okay, so I actually love that these came out together, because be one with nature and stay true to yourself. It's like we are part of nature. Like we also run in cycles. Like you'll notice there's times a year where you slow down, or other times where you're more motivated and more excited. And maybe there's like more awareness and recognition as well that goes into your self-care, because we are talking about recovery, and that to me it's like better health. I think I was saying like your mind, body, spirit. Isn't that even like a commercial? Like I don't even know, but is that like a mental health one? Maybe someone, I don't know, maybe that's also something that you're doing that can help you through this, or has been helping you. I do think that you guys are going to be coming up on the opportunity to move towards things that you've been wanting to do that maybe in the past you've held back on, but your future self is encouraging you to move forward. My group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. You guys will have to let me know in the comments. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your life 1 year from now and getting messages from your future self. So, what does your future self want you to know at this moment in time about your life 1 year from now? We are going to begin by checking in on your current energy and situation and circumstances. This part of the reading should help you connect to this group. And then we'll be moving into, messages from your future self. All right, we'll also be getting some advice for you, my group number twos. And this is just your daily reminder that it is a collective reading on YouTube. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. You always have the right to rebuke any story, friends, that you're not really liking for yourself. Okay, my group number twos. Let's begin. Thank you for joining me here, babies, and thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, please, Spirit. My group number twos, messages from their future self today. What is my group number two's current energy and situation and circumstances? How will they know that this reading is for them? Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What's their current energy and situation and circumstances? How will they know this reading is for them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What's going on? What's going on with my group number twos? What's their current energy? What's their current energy and situation and circumstances? All right, we have the Hermit in reverse. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the Ten of Cups. Messages for my group number twos. Lots of mixed messages. Messages. Maybe you're protecting your peace, or you're okay. It feels like you're enjoying your time, or maybe you're not, like you're casually maybe just flirting or getting to know people, but at the same time you're a little blocked off. I feel like you guys are just vibing. I don't know. It's honestly, it's interesting energy that's coming through. Let me get a grip over here, my group number twos. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Hermit in reverse? Messages for my group number twos. Why the Eight of Wands? You're blocking someone. Maybe there's two people. I feel like there's people in your energy. Maybe that's why I was like, what's going on here? Now, maybe this is you, where you're excited, you're kind of passionate, but you're being very selective about who you let in. For those of you that this is dealing with a person, yeah, I can, we'll see. We'll see what's going on there. Why the Ten of Cups, please? Messages for my group number twos. What's their current energy and situation and circumstance? Well, you guys let something go, or there's some kind of happiness. There seems to be an ease here. Maybe you're very at peace with where your current job, your family, your situation is. And because of that, you could be being very selective about who comes towards you, because I do feel like there's people buzzing around you, or at least trying to offer you something or popping in. But there's also, you're just not sure, or you're just kind of really conflicted. Maybe you're over analyzing them, or you're thinking back to something from the past. Now, there's like some kind of healing energy, or it's like you're trying to temper yourself. Like things are good, but there's something here I can't put my finger on. And it has to do with you either healing or you trying to temper yourself when it comes to either someone in your life or something going on in your life that you don't feel good about it, but you're also a little stubborn about it. You're very closed off. Like I kind of don't feel like this is you, but it might be, because this King of Swords in reverse and this Ace of Cups tells me like this person has their heart closed off, or we have gone stone cold. And it's interesting because with the Temperance is telling me that you either understand or you're very grounded about the situation. Maybe that's why you're conflicted. Maybe you feel like someone here played games or someone, and that's why you're blocking them. Maybe you feel like they do have true emotions, or maybe they do have good intentions, but they're not showing up in that way. And just because you understand that about them, it doesn't mean that you're fully kind of opening the door, or communicating with them. Because there is something here that you're like, whoa, whoa, not so fast, or there's been some kind of slowdown or some kind of stop in moving in this direction, or in talking to this person, or in communicating. I do feel like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and these swords are in reverse. You're choosing peace. You are at peace. But there is this, I almost feel, how like fruit flies just kind of, you swat at them, but they just kind of come bumbling back around. It's almost like that's what this feels like energetically, where it's like there's good stuff here. And maybe that's why it's attracting these little fruit flies, because your life is fruitful right now, or you're at peace. Let's get more info. Thank you, Spirit. We have fire, water coming through. We have Virgo and Sagittarius, and then now we have Aquarius. So someone here really likes attention or success, or is successful. Now, this could even mean that you are being pushed, or maybe called. I shouldn't say pushed. Maybe you're feeling called to share more of yourself online, where people can see you. Those of you that have like a business, or you are like the face of, maybe you're self-employed, so it's like people want to know who they're connecting to. There's something here about you looking really good, or you're in a good position here to look successful and have success, or get attention in that way. And maybe this is you kind of closing off, like where to kind of draw the line, draw the boundary. But there is something here that's popping in that you're conflicted about. Now, if this is talking about another person, this is someone that is obviously, they're fucking hot, they're attractive, and they have a big social media following, or this is someone who a lot of other people kind of look at as being very attractive, and they get attention. Now, it could be that they are unconventionally attractive as well, meaning they could be very charming, and because of how they carry themselves, or their style, or their this, it's like they just kind of, they have their own thing going on. Interesting. Again, interesting. I want to see what else I can get from that 8 of Wands in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Why the 8 of Wands in reverse with that King of Cups? Messages for my group number 2s. What's their current energy? How will they know this is their reading? Why the 8 of Cups in reverse? Strength. So there's some kind of ego going on. Strong Leo, but also like, I mean, we have, I I don't know why. I don't know why I almost said we have a lot of strong personalities on the table. I don't even know why I was going to say that, but I'm going to stick with that, because there is some strong personality coming through. Someone here digs their heels in, and maybe they'll die on a certain hill. I mean, I get it. I'm a Taurus. I will die on some stupid ass hills, and I'll be like, yeah, and I didn't, no one's perfect. No one's perfect, guys. All right, thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the Strength card. So there's a lot of holding back. Someone here is really hard for them to hold back, but they're holding back. But they're not moving forward. But they're also not like putting in the effort. I don't know. Okay, we're going to leave this here, because it's just, we could keep pulling and pulling, and it's not going anywhere. All right, let's jump to this 5 of Swords over here with the Page of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s. You're conflicted because you don't know if this is going to go anywhere. It's been off and on. It's been start and stop. Maybe there's been a revisiting to things. Maybe there's been a dabbling, and it just doesn't really go anywhere. So, yeah, only you'll know. If this applies, I mean, you'll already know. But if it's confusing you, I'm right there with you. So maybe you saw something online, or there's something here about online, or a message, or something that you saw that made, yeah, someone here emotionally reacted or retreated. Ooh, you got upset, you got frustrated, or there's yeah, no, 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 this is something that you saw. Someone's been taking too damn long. They haven't been making a decision, and you got bummed out about it. Yeah, okay, so you don't trust them, or now you don't trust the situation. You want them to come proper, or you want to get the right, you want something like on paper, if it's work related, if it's like a career thing, if it's love related, it's like you want more than what is currently being shown. This is someone that you feel you guys get along really good. You guys bring balance to each other. You guys have a lot of things in common. Yeah, you guys fucking vibe, right? It's so heavy too, because it makes it feel so good, but at the same time, it hasn't grown. Okay. Well, if that sounds like you, my group number twos, let's continue. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's see what your future self wants to tell you about your life 1 year from now. Let's see what's changed or what your future self wants you to know. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages from their future self, their life 1 year from now. What can we know? What can you tell us? What does my group number twos need to know about their life 1 year from now? And what does their future self want them to know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages from my group number two's future self, please. What does their future self want them to know about their life 1 year from now? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Their life 1 year from now. What does their future self want them to know? Messages from their future self. What can you tell us? Your future self wants you to be hopeful. They're saying that right now you don't see the path or you don't see the way. Thank you, Spirit. You got to give it time. You're on some kind of timeline, babes. It's not yours. It's God's, literally. They don't want you to worry. Like if some of you are worried about your age and stage or your finances, your children, your money, your stability, they're saying that you're right on track and you're building towards that, but you've been so let down and heartbroken. But that's changing. So the circumstances are changing for you. Messages for my group number twos, messages from their future self. Their life 1 year from now, what does their future self want them to know? Thank you, Spirit. The Devil, there's Capricorn energy. Heavy on the earth signs. We have heavy on the Aquarius as well. So Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo. Their life 1 year from now. Why the Nine of Cups, please? What does their future self want them to know? Wow. Okay. So you're working so damn hard. You guys know when that devil comes out, I can tell right away if it's a sneaky little one or if it's going to be one that we can use for our advantage. And I kind of feel like this is one you're going to be able to use for your advantage. And what I mean by that is those of you that have your eye on a prize, you have a goal, you have a vision, you want to improve your finances, grow your career, grow your family, and whatever it is, this nurturing motherly energy. Fuck it. If you want to say my goal is I want to have a completely self-sustained eating lifestyle, meaning you're going to grow all your vegetables and all your fruit, and and you're going to do it. It's like, damn, your seeds are going to grow. I see you working really hard. It's almost like some of you guys are either like actually working with your hands or you're like tangibly like building something. Now, that's not for everyone, but that's for those of you that this is talking, that you guys are on a career path or on some kind of business move, on some kind of venture like that. There is a revelation or there is something that you're going to be seeing through, but it's going to take time because right now you're not seeing it. So there's something that's being divinely guided and orchestrated for you. This is meant to get things like get you over things or get you feeling better or getting you just to a better place in life. There is a feeling here of this Hermit in reverse. You could be coming back into action in some way. We're going to look into what that is for a lot of you. But what I do know is, babe, you got to be careful what you say out loud because it just might come true. Okay. Anytime I see this Nine of Cups with the Magician, I'm like, well, shit, what did I say? I hope I made it a good wish because that means that something that I said is going to come true. Now, this could even be something that you've been working on again, that you've been using all the tools that you have. You guys are very resourceful, by the way. You guys yeah, you're extremely resourceful, which is such an amazing skill to have. And so you're making some shit happen. Okay. Your money's going to get better. Your health is going to get better. Things are going to get better. It's what's coming through, but this isn't just magic. It's because you've also done things, or you've put in the work. You've made decisions that have been tough along the way, but you learn to trust your gut or trust your heart. Now, even if you don't feel like you've made decisions, or like things have been in your control, then just know that spirit has the wheel, because you're being aligned with something that is better suited for you. The timeline is better, the opportunity is better, or just the growth is happening the way it's meant to. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, so for some of you, this is a relationship. And this is something that is either coming back together, or you are getting back out there and dating, and you haven't been in a while. So I'm not saying it's a new person. I'm not saying it's someone from the past. I'm just going over the scenarios. For those of you that were already dealing with someone and there's been, some kind of issue, or, something like that, it feels like there's a much better timeline that is coming together for this situation. Now, let's see why this devil. Thank you, Spirit. Why the devil, please? And why the moon in reverse? Messages from my group number 2's future self. What do they need to know about their life 1 year from now? Why the devil with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse? So you're having a realization here of things that aren't working. So there's a truth here that you can't turn away from. It's revealed to you, and there's no turning away from it. This is something that in the past you either ignored or didn't see, or you're realizing why something didn't work out, or you're realizing, let's see what was ignored. Tell me the moon in reverse with the judgment in reverse. So you're seeing someone as either for where they are, or for where they're at. So if this is someone that's coming into your life, you're realizing that maybe, I don't know, for some of you, it could be like sex-based, obviously, with that Page of Wands and that devil. But for others of you, maybe you're, if this is someone that's returning, maybe you're seeing that they are still in this energy, and you are not giving them a chance. So if that's the case, that's back to those decisions that are aligning you into what's meant for you. Now, this is also something that you couldn't have recognized if this time didn't happen, or whatever you've gone through. If it hadn't have happened, you wouldn't be recognizing something for what it is. Now, this could also, we're also going to be getting advice for you. So let me see what else I'm getting. Whatever it is, though, it's not going like over your head. Like, you're definitely onto this person or this thing or this situation, and you feel like they're just trying to be casual, or they're not meeting you deeper. They're not going any deeper. I mean, emotionally or spiritually, because in other ways they very well could be, but I don't know. That's not this kind of reading. um oh man, listen, I'd be saying some shit without even realizing it. Messages from my group number 2's. Messages from their future self, please. What is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to know here about this energy? Yeah, you guys might have a chance at love or reconciliation with someone who either hasn't done the work, or they just want a casual relationship. Now, the other thing could be, if this is not love, this could be an opportunity that you have to go for something. But you're going to need to re-strategize how to work towards your goal, or how to go for something. Because even though it feels good in the moment, it's like we're ignoring the minor details that end up being the big details. Look, you have double Aquarius coming through. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. So this is a situation that's pretty like give and take. This definitely feels like this feels almost like friends with benefits, or a passion project or something that can grow for you. But there is going to be a need here. I mean, you're going to realize it. You're going to see what that devil is, or you're going to see what's not working. Now, I do think you're open to it, but don't ignore the red flags is what I'm getting. Because if this could be someone that comes in and causes confusion in your life because they don't know exactly what they want. And as we said that, I got a ding on my computer. Because yeah, I think they're in it for excitement. They're in the moment, and then there's a lot here. It feels good, but it might leave you a little bit confused after. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands, please. Messages for my group number 2s. Messages from their future self, please. Tell me about that King and Queen. Oh, it's going to be unexpected. So you guys could unexpectedly... Oh, shit. Listen. Okay. Side note, be careful. Those of you that are at the age and stage for pregnancy, this could be an unexpected situation because we ignored the obvious and yeah, we didn't get out of there quick enough, okay? You guys, yeah, that came flying out. Oh my God, then look who's at the bottom of the deck, not Daddy. Oh no. Listen, yeah, crazy kids. Yeah, not you giving birth to a little Capricorn Aquarius cusp. God help you. Mm. Oh my God, you guys, maybe this is happening like at the beginning of the year. Oh my God, please come back and let me know. Not me getting excited over shadow play babies. I've predicted some babies before. That's always fun. I mean, if it's what you want. Okay, well, it's gonna drop out of the sky, bitch, and you are gonna be dealing with this person, but you guys are not going to be seeing eye to eye, or there's going to be something here where they still keep distant or they don't make a decision, something like that. So your future self, this is almost like a little forewarning or just cautioning or just giving you a heads up. You guys may already know this person, but others of you do not, because yeah, no, it's definitely kind of down the middle. All right, my group number 2s. Well, let's get you some advice and guidance from your future self. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Can we get some advice and guidance? Advice and guidance, please, for my group number 2s from their future self. Advice and guidance, please, for their life 1 year from now. Advice and guidance from their future self. What is it that they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Advice and guidance from their future self. What is it that they need to know? All right, we have the Chariot. We have the Page of Wands. Messages for my group number 2s. Messages for my group number 2s, please. All right, so this is talking about some kind of ending. You guys could be like feeling like you want to get more active, or maybe you have some goals, some creative projects, something that you want to get moving on. This is going to help you. There's something coming up at the end of the year for you guys that's leading into some kind of transformation. Why the Chariot? Advice and guidance for my group number 2s from their future self. They want you to know, like, you have options, and they want you to choose, and they want you to have fun. And yeah. They're also like telling you, like, don't be afraid to like make a move towards, like, maybe you want to ask someone else, or maybe you're being flirty. I'm not telling you to chase, but there is something here about it's your choice. It's also your choice how you want to move forward. Um, I want to see what this Eight of Pentacles is talking about. Thank you, Spirit. Advice and guidance for my group number twos. Why the Eight of Pentacles? The Hermit in reverse. Someone's going to put in the effort to like come towards you or something like that. There's a feeling here of maybe you're cold and closed off, or you're not talking to anyone, or maybe this is telling you to put in the effort to get back out there. Yeah, that could be it, because some of you guys have been like too closed off. And this is telling you and reminding you that you have options in how to move forward. Why the Death card, please? Messages for my group number twos, advice and guidance from their future self. And why the Four of Wands in reverse? There's something here that's either keeping you from feeling good, or like love coming in, or finding love or people, I don't know, or having joy in your experiences. And there's something here about an opportunity and timing. Again, there's something here about the timing will be better, or like it'll be less burden. You'll have the right opportunity. So interesting messages, because as we saw, it almost feels like you're very undecided about this person. So this could also be like telling you, if this is someone that you have already dealt with, like pay attention to how they show up, what they say versus what they do. Are those things aligning? And basically like needing to treat it like a brand new experience, not forgetting the past, but not letting it hold you back if that's the only thing holding you back. Now, for others of you, this is, like I said, it could be someone brand new, but the advice still stands. And again, you guys maybe needing to be the ones that go and get out there and go places or do things that you've been wanting to. Because this Queen of Swords in reverse with that Strength in reverse, she's like, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the energy for that. And that's keeping you from your Empress mode, because it's keeping you closed off. There is an energy here of you guys maybe holding on to a past relationship or something that happened in the past, or that keeps you fearful of moving forward. All right. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, and Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Leo coming through. My goodness, my group number twos. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos from their future self. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their life 1 year from now. What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. We have reflection, surrender, and protection. So know that you're being like protected from any connection right now that's just going to come in and kind of disrupt the progress that you've been making. They want you to surrender to the timing, and your consciousness is expanding. Again, right now you're learning things that you're going to be able to apply in the future. You'll be able to identify things and maybe, approach them differently. Then we have stop. So there is a pause right now. Everything, look, then we have isolation. So there's definitely a need to surrender, because something here, it's like not moving, and then the wheel spins, and then the circumstances are going to change for you when it comes to this. My group number twos, I hope this is making sense. Let's get you guys a couple more oracle cards before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What else can we know? Their life 1 year from now. We have movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. So earlier I did say, I don't know if some of you are wanting like physical movement, maybe dance or something like that. That's going to help you. It's also making you feel better. Then we have waxing gibbous. It is okay to change the direction. I love how both of these signs are pointing to happy and happy. So it's like, do what makes you happy. And it's okay if that changes along the way. A lot of self-care coming through as well. There's a lot of growth and expansion. My group number twos, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be getting messages from your future self about your life 1 year from now, friends. We are going to begin by checking in on your current energy and seeing what the current circumstances and situations are that you're currently facing. This part of the reading should help you connect to this group. And then we'll be moving into getting messages from your future self about your life 1 year from now. And we're also going to be pulling some advice for you. My group number threes, you guys know what it is. It's a collective reading on YouTube, friends. So please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. If there's something in the reading that you're not really vibing with, I understand. Just rebuke it, friends. Close out of it. It's not your story. All right, my group number threes, thank you for joining me. And let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number threes. My group number threes, please, Spirit. My group number threes, messages from their future self about their life 1 year from now. How will my group number threes know that this is their reading? What's their current energy and situation? What's going on with them? How will they know this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. How will they know this is their group and their reading? Messages from my group number threes, please. What's their current energy? What's going on with them? What's their current energy and circumstances? How will they know this is their reading? Thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. All right. Messages for my group number threes, please. What's their current energy? What's going on with them? We have the Queen of Pentacles, so you could be handling business. Okay. On the come up, I see. I'm into it. Ooh. You guys feel like you've been healing your heart? Maybe you guys are like getting over, I don't know, maybe you guys have been staying offline, or you're no longer talking to certain people, or there's something here. Maybe you guys are flat out ignoring certain type of content. You know how like those stories that you just need to skip for your own mental sanity? Perhaps that's something you guys are doing. It's funny that it's coming through. I just feel like you guys are starting a new, there's some kind of beginning, but I also feel like you're a little aloof. You're keeping yourself aloof, but it's to your benefit. It's like for a good reason. Like, I'm just going to ignore that. Look how carefree I am over here. And I'm carefree because I'm not looking, or I'm not talking, or I'm not doing something over here. And if you are, maybe you're just ignoring what's going on. Why the Queen of Pentacles, please? Interesting, because you're presenting. So I think you have a lot of love right now for your life, or the direction of things, for your practices, your morals, your traditions, your beliefs, your culture. There's something here that keeps you very grounded, and it's very much at peace, and it's helping you trust. It's also helping you heal, and it helps you in the moments where your anxiety creeps in. Some of you could be concerned about something keeps you up late at night. I don't think you're letting it get to you like it used to, but there is, it's that feeling of I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. And then that moment of clench where it's like, no, I hang on. Okay, no, I'm going to surrender. I'm going to surrender. So it's almost like that, where it's like there's a little bit of a clenching that causes that anxiety. We're gonna dig deeper, but let's see why the Six of Swords in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. You guys could be like going to therapy or dedicating yourselves to something. Okay, it feels like you're doing what feels right to you, and you're moving at your own pace. And sure, you have your moments where, there's a little bit of struggle, but it's not anything that's holding you back. Why the Page of Swords? Like maybe it used to. You guys could be detaching from a boss or from someone in your life that you're no longer talking to, or maybe you're not participating in, again, like social media when it comes to your career, your work, and you just feel better about that. You're like, I know it's not really helping me in the long run, but it's what I got to do right now because this is what feels good. Now, this could also be someone that you're not talking to in the moment. Again, it feels like I'm not fully moving on, but this is what feels better right now, and I'm doing what feels right. So you guys, maybe you're working towards a new opportunity. You might be learning a new skill. Maybe you guys are up late at night. That's why you can't sleep, maybe for some of you. You guys could be studying or taking on some kind of new practice, or maybe you're opening up here to getting to know someone better. Um, it feels like you're feeling optimistic about opportunity and potential, regardless of what's going on here. Now, maybe some of you are looking for a job online. It just feels like it's not coming through, or you're not finding like the right thing. So the best thing to do is stick with what you know, or stick with what you're currently doing because it's working for you. So just take it however it resonates, friends. There is a lightheartedness here that I really like. And then the fact that it's with the Page of Pentacles, it's like that feels good. That feels, that's potential, or it's about to be. All right, let's see what's keeping you up late at night. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords? Messages from my group number threes. Why the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords? What's keeping them up late at night? What's got them worried? Oh, two. Okay. The lack of a new beginning, or something that hasn't taken off, or something that feels like it's an ego blow because it hasn't worked out. Maybe you feel like there's something here that just it's not ever going to get started for you, or there's a lack of excitement or a new beginning. That this strength card, someone could be a Leo, yes, but it feels like this is a strong feeling that you have that's hard to shake, because I do feel if it's not a blow to the ego, it's really hard for you to see past that sometimes. Even though your heart, even though you have these moments of coolness that come in, it's almost like the earth needs the earth needs to see something tangible. And because we're not seeing it right now, it does get to us sometimes. And I say the earth because Queen of Pentacles, she's Mother Earth to me. Um, just like Queen of Cups is Mother Ocean to me. And then Mother Fire, Mother Air. Um, all right, let me see. I kind of want to pull one more here before we move into messages from your future self. All right, tell me about the Page of Swords in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why the Page of Swords in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse? So there's blocked communication. There's blocked communication. Something could have been revealed. What was revealed? And there's healing, or there's tempering that needs to happen. So we're just going to ignore it, or we're just going to kind of skim over that, is what it feels like. Yeah, it's like in order to bring balance, we need to bring it to a stop. In order for me not to completely spiral, we need to not deal with that, not look at that, not talk to that right now. This could be causing your anxiety, but at the same time, it's like, fuck it, right? It's what needs to happen. Because if not, it's just going to keep you feeling stuck. Yeah, because that situation is not moving forward right now. It could feel very right. It could feel like, you are very drawn to that person or that energy or that thing. But right now, it's not happening. You have a lot of love to give. Or like a lot of love in your life is what it feels like. Tell me about the Queen of Cups with the Guru. Yeah. New love, new love. Now, for some of you, maybe you're working with a therapist that's really helping you understand love, or understand or open up, or view things kind of, you're learning a lot. You're viewing things differently. You're gaining a lot of wisdom. Yeah. You guys are viewing things differently. Now, it doesn't have to be a therapist, but it does feel like you're gaining a lot of wisdom right now through experience, or through just, whatever you've dedicated yourself to. And it's making you see things differently. This could even be like you guys are also readers, and your practice is helping you stay grounded, because even though your eyes can't see what's to come, it's like your mind's eye, or your, most importantly, your heart does, or you're feeling good about it. Yeah, things are being revealed to you right now. Your options are being revealed to you. As we speak right now, your options are being revealed to you. and you're being asked to stand your ground. Stay in your Queen of Swords to those that you need to be Queen of Swords. All right. Let's see. Tell me about the Fool and the Page of Pentacles. There's something else here. Sorry, guys. Almost moving on. Yeah, so they want you to reflect. So the situation is not moving forward right now because they want you to reflect, or there's something here that they want you to reflect on. Moving away from people and things that you feel you can't trust, or that haven't given you a reason to trust them, or earned it, I should say. Earned it. Okay. Well, if you have new friends, don't jump into trusting everybody. I mean, I know you guys don't, but it's interesting that we had that Fool card with that Page of Pentacles, because that could also be friendship. But there was something here about trust. So maybe that's also how past situations are affecting, like, how you view new people coming in. Okay, my group number 3s. Let's see. Messages from your future self. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. Messages from their future self. Their life 1 year from now. My group number 3s. What can we know about their life 1 year from now? Messages from their future self. What does their future self want them to know about their life 1 year from now? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s, please. What does their future self want them to know about their life 1 year from now? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number 3s, please. What does their future self want them to know? We have the Page of Wands. What does their future self want them to know about their life 1 year from now? Oh, okay. You're going to be dating someone or going somewhere that's important. Like, you guys could be traveling somewhere and make an important connection, or there's going to be, yeah, something pivotal here. Now, some of you could be dating someone or dating in general. Oh, you guys could be dating several people, is what I'm getting with that Five of Wands. There's people that are fighting for your attention, or they're wanting your attention. You guys are looking different out in the world, or you're presenting yourselves. It's almost like you have people like mesmerized. Yeah, there's something here about how you're presenting yourself to the world that has a lot, it has a lot of attention coming your way. All right, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So you're either dealing with someone or you're exploring your options, but you're not with the one. Yeah, there's someone here. If it's a specific person that you are already know of, you guys could be dating, but you guys still aren't like together or connected. There's something going on here, but there's something here about the circumstances that are changing in that situation. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Messages for my group number 3s. Messages from their future self, their life 1 year from now. What can you tell us? Why the Page of Wands? Their life 1 year from now. Why the Lovers? Which way? Sideways. We'll take it like this, because if you're seeing someone or dealing with someone, it feels like we're not getting past the surface level, or maybe you're not ready to kind of get very serious. It's like we're not moving past the either hookup or fun, or, very casual. And even though there's a strong connection here, it's still kind of off and on. Tell me why the World. Why the 7, or why did I say this? Oh, because that's the 7. Why the 5 of Wands? Messages for my group number 3s. Yeah, so there's some frustration here going on when it comes to a connection or relationships in general. You might have a lot of people fighting for your attention and you don't like any of them. You're like, nope, none of these are for me. I know that. I see it. You guys are dating, but it doesn't feel like you are with your person. And it feels like you're like, I'm healed, I'm ready, or maybe you're even like feeling a little defensive. because it's been a whole year. And I say a whole year because the world card makes me think of a full cycle. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. Messages from their future self. What do they need to know? Their life 1 year from now. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So you're exploring your options and you're starting to see, I feel like you're starting to see what's for you, and you're kind of, why the Page of Wands with the Death in reverse? Yeah. So if you're dealing with someone, it's almost like they're not stepping up. They just like want to have fun, or they want to keep it casual. And it's very hard for them to get out of that. And here's the thing, like, I do feel like you guys are together, or you are hanging out, or you are dating, but it doesn't feel like it's consistent enough, or it's giving you enough to where it's giving you that relationship or that security that maybe you're looking for. Or maybe, again, you feel like it's the same type. It doesn't have to be just one person. For some of you, it is a person, and for others of you, it's might be several. Or you're just trying, you're trying to meet your person. Why the World with the Seven of Wands? Yeah, there's past energy here that's still kind of like holding you back or holding back your situation. It also makes you very defensive. Why the Five of Wands with the Temperance in reverse? So there's some kind of ending. There's either some kind of tension or conflict, or there's something here that really frustrates you. Why the Two of Cups in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse? So there's a connection here that it's not going anywhere, or it's like you guys are engaging, but there's something that happens between you guys, and then there's an abrupt kind of stop to it. And that's meant to happen in order to kind of clear things up for you, or make something like known to you. So there's also a feeling here of maybe some of you like fear being single, or someone here, what's blocking them is that they are very independent, and they fear commitment. There's something here that kind of boils to the surface, to be honest, with someone or with dating. Because there's an opportunity here, but it's like someone isn't stepping up. Tell me about the Five of Wands and the Ten of Swords and the Temperance in reverse. What can you tell us? Messages from my group number three's future self. Judgment. One more. So you might end up going off or pulling the plug, or maybe ghosting or putting an end to this because you react out of frustration. Because either you're kept waiting, or it's been so long, or you decide to make a judgment call, but it does feel like it's reactive. It's that Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, what's interesting is that I just heard that for someone here, this is already happening, or this already happened. And even though we're looking into a year from now, time is not linear. So just keep that in mind as well, because this feels like it's very specific. And of course, if this doesn't sound like it's you, I completely understand. But it feels like there's something already brewing here in this group, or there's something about dating that is very frustrating us. It's frustrating us. Yeah. Okay. I was like, did I say that right? All right. What else, please? We're going to pull advice for you as well, my group number threes. Messages for my group number threes. Messages from their future self, their life 1 year from now. What else do they need to know? So you might see very clearly, something might be made very clear to you about how someone is either manipulative or like unbothered, and like things can't really move forward with that Fool in reverse, that Magician in reverse. Yeah. King of Swords. So it's like someone might have the words, but they don't kind of show up in that way. So just be careful or mindful of who you're dealing with from here till then, my group number threes. All right, let's get some advice for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Can we get some advice? Advice, please, for my group number threes. Can we get some advice? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. Can we get some advice for them? Advice and guidance from their future self, their life 1 year from now. Can we get advice and guidance? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. Advice and guidance. Advice and guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. All right, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. Advice and guidance, please. So there's a situation here that just isn't moving forward, and that's what your future self wants you to know. Because you guys do have choices and options here. Like, you don't have to go down this path, or you don't have to say yes to people like this or this specific person if it's a specific person. It's like something here isn't moving forward for a reason. And if it comes back, or, that's for those of you that already know who this is. There's too much like back and forth. And they also, like, your future self also wants you to know that there's back and forth that keeps you from moving forward or from things getting better. This is a situation where maybe it's like you're very passionate or very attracted to it or to them, but it's not making you feel safe and secure. And there's something here, this Three of Cups, it's like all fun and games, but it's blocking everything. And this person, they haven't made it clear. It's like they're not moving forward. They're very cold and closed off. And like, I don't think they have plans on what they want or how to move forward. Tell me about the world. But at the same time, they might be in and out. Yeah, because they want to come back around. Why the Seven of Cups in reverse? But they're not being, so the only thing that it's like you can count on is that they don't know what they want, and they feel stuck or trapped, or it's like they can't let you go, but they also don't want to give you more. And this person, if it's someone you already know, they get really in their head if you guys go too long without talking. Again, it's like they want to revisit it to kind of keep you there, or keep the energy connected. So your future self, again, you're reminding yourself to stand your ground, love yourself first, call this person out if you need to, and like pay attention, because it's like you don't want to end up back in like square one, like what you've already healed from. You don't want to end up there again by repeating a cycle with a new person or with someone you already know, perhaps. All right, why the Three of Cups with the Eight of Wands in reverse? Judgment. It says you already know. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Swords. We have strong Libra energy. It's like this person, they haven't made it clear what they want. And until they can make it clear if they want commitment and they're acting that way, it's like that's the answer that you need. This person's very rigid. And they've like told themselves they can't do something, or, it's not that they can't, it's that they won't. Why the World with the Five of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, I feel like you just have so much to offer. Maybe it's the fact that you have a lot of other people around you as well that is driving this person or more of these types towards you, because they know how much you have to offer. And I do feel like this one is trying to come closer to you, or just these types. All right, tell me about the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Swords. It's almost like it's even too hard to be friends with them. you know, or there's something here. You could also like make people nervous as well. But this person, I feel like that this person that keeps coming up in your reading, they're an unhealed person. And we have a Two of Cups, Magician, and Ace of Swords. Tell me about that energy. So this is you manifesting the person that's meant for you. So maybe by knowing this and knowing what to reject and just sticking to your guns, my group number threes. What else, please? Why this energy? Yeah, you have options. It's like you can move in a different direction, and that is turning your back on someone whose ego doesn't let them open their heart or tell you how they feel. All right. Yeah, they want you to be your future self wants you to be clear on what it is you want out of a person, because that's going to immediately help you identify who is and who isn't fitting that. All right. Take care of yourselves, my group number threes. All right, let's get you guys some oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Their life 1 year from now, please. What else does their future self want them to know? Their life 1 year from now. Thank you, Spirit. So your like ideas or something that you have in your head, like maybe it has to be this person or it has to be this way. It could be causing you pain, but that could also be someone's like ideation causes pain. It could be someone that you're dealing with that they are an overthinker. They close off. It's like they have a lot of karmic shit that they need to sort through as well. All these lessons, right? All this self-sabotage that's also coming through, especially if it's a specific person. We have cleanse. These things aren't happening to you. They're almost like happening for you to help you cleanse and help you reject these energies. Then we have sadness. So there is a feeling of regret here, or sadness, especially if it's a specific person, because they're not it. They're not showing up as being it. And maybe they could have been it, but they're not doing the work. All right, one more, please. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. All right, let's see what these oracle cards say. 13, Divine Feminine, step into your power. I love that. That's my all-time favorite number. So yeah, maybe the number 13 is important to you guys as well, but this is telling you this isn't happening so that you can step into your power. Then we have a no. Wow, I didn't even know that there was answer cards in this deck. This says no, sleep on it. So rejection and no. When someone reaches out to you, don't answer right away. Sleep on it. Yeah, you don't want to react. Okay. All right, my group number threes. That is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. More than anything, I hope it can be helpful in your real life off of the internet. Friends, please take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys.